Bryce, man, just keep doing your thing, dog. Like, we are in your corner. We've always been. And I think what I love about all of this is that he's proving everyone wrong. Everyone. And that's what I want for the remainder of the season. I want him to be able to like take the stage against the Chiefs and continue to prove everybody wrong.
They're starting to, it feels like, and again, I don't have a problem with Dave Canales not naming a starter 2 weeks from now against the Chiefs or whatever. He's been doing that the past 3 weeks since Bryce came back in. And for me, I almost look at it like Canales looks at it. Everything has been handed to this kid from since he was 14. He's never really had to have competition or anything like that per se. Kind of got it handed off to him at the right times. And even in Carolina, they just gave him the keys to the franchise right from the very beginning, really. And I don't think he was really ready, especially with everything swirling around the franchise and the coaching staff in front of all that stuff. It's impossible for a quarterback to.
The kitchen was on fire. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he had what? 3-4 different play callers over the course of the year last year as a rookie in the NFL on a team that was kind of barren of talent to begin with. That's hard. So it's not, if I'm critiquing Bryce Young, and I'm going to say this, I was going to say, put the camera on me. I'm the one that's directing the camera. Put the camera on me. If I'm critiquing Bryce Young on Twitter, X, whatever the young kids are calling it these days, it's not coming from a place of hate. And I feel like I shouldn't have to say this verbally. Like, we've done enough of these shows where people know, if you watch the show or anything that I do, I don't hate Bryce Young. I've never hated. I like Bryce Young. I think he's a good NFL player. I think he potentially could be a great NFL player. If he ends up being, we had this conversation last year. Remember the game changers versus game managers conversation that Cam sparked, and we did a whole episode on it. It was a good episode. It brought that back up in my mind again on Sunday. What if Bryce Young just ends up being an excellent game manager? Like, is that going to disappoint people?
And then you build your team like the San Francisco 49ers.
Exactly. Like, there's only, again, it comes back to what we just said. There's only how many elite quarterbacks would you say are in the NFL right now?
Elite.
Like, we can probably name them on one hand, right? Lamar,
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Allen.
Like, what if Bryce Young ends up being Jared Goff?
We all love that.
That's great. Yeah, please. Jared Goff was a number 1 overall pick too, and nobody complains about